Hey everyone, welcome back. Chris McCormick, your VP of Tour and Education, joined by Mark Roybal, our lead master fitter down here at our Talking Stick facility. And today have an opportunity to test a new Callaway Opus Wedge. Callaway is going to be bringing these to market in the standard version and then also going to be offering a platinum version. Shaping, first impressions, looks great. Very clean, very classic design, and a lot of tour inspiration went into these guys. Mark, are you ready to give these guys a test?
Yeah, I'm ready to go nip some golf balls out there, maybe hit some spinners.
But before we jump into this, make sure give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's go hit some shots. So we're out here at the chipping green with Mark, and Mark, first we're gonna hit this standard Opus wedge, okay? So gonna be testing with an S grind, obviously a variety of different grinds that we've become accustomed to offered by Callaway. So S is gonna be more or less kind of that bread and butter, very versatile, playable wedge that the majority of the population is gonna kind of gravitate towards.
Okay.
So big story here is brand new face tech. So Spin Gin face tech. So 3 different components built into each one of these faces to give us maximum potential for spin on a variety of different shots, from full swing down to those nice little touchy-feely shots around the green. So curious to see obviously what you're able to do with it, and then also feedback on feel and how does it look at address compared to some of the previous generations of Callaway wedges we've tested.
Yeah, I think the first thing with any wedge when I put it down is shaping. This looks really good right at the ground. Very, very positive for sure. It looks like another Callaway wedge. You know when you set it down that without even looking at it, like, yep, that's a Callaway wedge.
Very distinct shape for sure.
Very distinct for sure.
So with the standard Opus, let's take a few shots and kind of see what we get out of this guy.
This black finish looks pretty good, especially in this Arizona sun.
Absolutely. That's no shortage of sunny days out here, that's for sure. Well, that was extremely responsive coming in on that little shot.
I think we might need to change golf balls after that.
Very crisp sound coming off the face too. Really
yeah,
like
I
that.
would say it's, I guess my feel would be almost thuddy, like it's a hard soft hit. It's just kind of contradicting.
Feel is subjective, as we've talked about, but I mean, the sound coming off of it, nice crisp contact. I like that. I mean, I wouldn't be upset with any of those out on the golf course.
No, all pretty good. We'll chalk a couple of different flights to user error, but overall, I think it feels wonderful and looks good. Again, I think the finish with some of this sun, having a darker finish to my eye is always more beneficial.
So standard Opus wedge, you're gonna have the most bounce, the most grind, and the most loft options available. Now transitioning into what we have in Opus Platinum, this is going to be available from that 54-degree range up into that 60-degree range. Only 2 grind options available. And this is designed like we talked about with that MEM technology, which allows them to injection mold some tungsten towards that top line. So I would expect to see a little bit more of a boring trajectory and coming out just a touch lower for you.
Okay.
S grind in the standard,
okay.
S grind in the Platinum. At address, notice any differences as far as shape or just how it sits at address?
I would say no. See, the first thing that I noticed would be mainly just the finish.
Sure.
How many finishes come in with?
That's going to be available in the Platinum Chrome, and then also they have a Platinum Blue that they're going to be offering in that. So not quite the same as the Shadow Black,
okay,
but something to at least knock some of that glare down for us. Oh, even better.
That was definitely flatter.
Yes.
Right, definitely flatter.
Maintain spin though. That was a great reaction coming in on that shot.
Scoopy. But I will say, because that one I kind of dumped it out behind it, maybe something about this grind, like they went through proper, totally fine.
Yeah, turf interaction here, no complaints whatsoever. You're an S grind guy.
S grind guy.
Nice. That first one out of the gate, definitely best one out of the sample.
For
but
sure.
Again, even the one that we kind of dumped,
yep.
A turf interaction was good. Leading edge doing its job for us. Didn't want to dig on you. Overall result, very, very playable. So notice any feel difference between standard Opus and Platinum?
I would say this feels a little bit more head heavy.
Okay.
It could be that tungsten, right? It could be it pushing it down maybe a little bit to where it feels like more mass.
Sure.
Something at the bottom.
So, and again, like we talked about, Platinum is going to be geared towards that player in the higher lofted options that wants to flight the ball a little bit lower, that is looking to bring down some trajectory and hit some of those little low controlled spinners into the greens.
Sure.
Whereas standard Opus is going to be more of that traditional type of wedge, probably a little higher for the majority of shot types. So two really good offerings as far as what you have available in loft, grind, bounce.
I think Callaway did a great job with these.
I would agree. Opus, definitely something worth checking out. And when you are ready for your next wedge fitting, make sure book your fitting at your local True Spec. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.